Hey Jax, have you ever had trouble starting your career? What about trying to find a job right after graduation? Well, you have come to the right place. My name is Martin Otane, and you are tuning in to today's episodes of SFA Now, where we'll be covering job searching and professional development. On today's episodes of SFA Now, I have with me the career coordinator of Center for Career and Professional Development, Tierney White. Ms. White, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm happy to be here.
Awesome. Hey, so, talking to you before, obviously, the interview, you talked about how you were in this, obviously, major before you graduate. And so tell me about it. Tell me about your graduation, your process through, obviously, school here at SFA and everything else before you got where you at right now.
Of course, I was one of those lucky students that never had to change their major because just before coming to SFA, some people that were pretty close to me said, hey, we think you'd be a really great PR and advertising major. And I said,
Right.
Sounds good, that's what I'll do. So
Right.
I came in and declared that as a major freshman year. And then of course, over the course of 4 years, that's what I stuck with. I got to take a lot of advertising specific and PR classes through the Mass Comm College here at SFA and happily graduated and landed a career in marketing, which is somewhat similar. So
Right.
that was kind of my track.
Awesome. So now you in CCPD. Tell us about CCPD. Where are you guys located? What service do you guys provide? And give us a general overview about your department.
Of course. So our on-campus physical location is on the 3rd floor of the Rusk building, so you can just come on campus and see us up there. Once you come up the stairs or actually out of the elevator, you walk right into our lobby. So someone is waiting there ready to greet you at the front desk. Online location, sfasu.edu/CCPD, because we are now in a hybrid world, so I want people to know that they can access all of our services and programs through our website directly. But we are really just the one place on campus we want you to interact with early and often. We have programs designed to assist students in their professional development throughout any state of their college career. So if that's coming in as a freshman and trying to figure things out, junior, senior year needing an internship or full-time employment, or even we have different services offered to alumni that maybe want to return and brush up on interviewing skills, professional document critiques. We have it all. It's all for free.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of stress relief for a lot of students here.
You would think.
Now, there's a lot of things happening. The world is flipped upside down.
Yeah.
COVID-19 is happening. How does that change you guys as far as that comes?
Yeah, so everything our department did leading up to COVID-19 was only offered in person. And we had made minimal strides even that semester before COVID-19 to just say we should be offering more things to our distant students. And I think that gave us a little bit of a good setup of recognizing, oh, we need to transition things to virtually. So we had a little bit ready
Right.
to go, which is a weird thing to say when COVID happened, but upon that really shutting down the university and everyone going virtual to begin with, we followed in the transition to mostly Zoom, but actually found a way to reorganize all of our events from then and now moving forward to have both an in-person and online option for students.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, can you provide a little bit of details when it comes to your leadership program you guys offer? I've heard a lot about it, but if I can get some insight about that.
Of course. So there are 3 different leadership programs that the SFA Career Center kind of has some involvement in. It begins with an entry-level one known as Level Up, which is a D2L module students can sign up for on our website. They can go through Handshake to figure out more about it. But again, it's just designed to really get you to start thinking about your professional development and what you need to be doing in order to make sure you become a competitive candidate by the time graduation rolls around. We do that through a partnership with the Office Student Activities Association. So it's their team and ours that really make sure Level Up happens for students. In addition to that, though, there's 2 more. Certified Student Leader is run primarily through our office. It's where you can actually be endorsed by the Career Center for the top 8 core competencies employers say you need to have in order to be successful.
Right.
So you can go through an application and interview process for us to say, you clearly show that you have those, and list that on your resume.
Right.
And then lastly, the Student Leadership Awards. That is a program primarily run by student engagement, but the CCPD has a place on the planning committee to just help encourage those students and absolutely show praise for student leaders on campus.
Right. Well, you talked about the community, the awards and everything else. Can you tell me some of the program, the employees you guys have partnered with, as far as partnership and anything else that you guys got with in helping of CCPD and with students on campus?
Of course. So any department on campus is welcome to actually set up a Handshake account, because Handshake's main function is to be a job board for students. We want to connect students to employers. So any department that is trying to post or hire student workers on campus, we absolutely encourage them to post it to Handshake.
Right.
Because the same way employers want to hire students, when students want jobs and they come to us and say, help us, we say go directly to Handshake, because that's where we're pushing
Right.
all the employers that are trying to connect with us.
So you talking about Handshake. How are students able to use Handshake to your benefit?
So many ways. Again, its main platform is to just connect students to employers. So if that's going to be through different career events that we partner with employers on, such as like career expos, which is employers trying to directly connect with students for filling specific positions, internships, volunteer opportunities, or full-time employment. We want that to exist. But in addition, Handshake is the way that students can access all of the Career Center services. So not just the programming we do, but if they want to set up appointments or brush up on interview assistance or look at online articles and journals that will be specific to the career they want to go into, they can access that all through the site.
Well, the Employee Institute it's free on virtual right now. Can you tell me more about that?
Yes, so the Employer Institute is actually something we're trying to offer to employers that are connected with us through Handshake as a professional development opportunity, because we want to make sure that they have an outlet for those, especially with COVID-19 shutting down so many different conferences and things that typically happen in person. But it also aids in making sure that they are ready and assisted in order to recruit in a virtual world, because everyone knows what you do when you walk up and talk to someone in person. You shake their hand, you build a first impression based off those first couple sentences.
Right.
In the virtual world, you lose a lot of that human-to-human connection, and it just becomes through a screen.
Right.
So in our Employer Institute that we hold, it offers a lot of helpful workshops that teach employers, hey, this is how you can recruit in a virtual world, this is what you should be looking for, this is how you can build connections with students online.
Right. So, talking about that, now, obviously, me and you, we kind of had a field where we know where we're going coming in freshman year. Now, there's a lot of students on campus where they don't know what field they're going to go in. How does CCPD help with offer resources to people like that?
Absolutely. So starting off, career coaching, that's where it's going to be. Career coaching is free, confidential, one-on-one services where you get to meet with a career coach, someone on our full-time team, whether that is via Zoom or in the office, and you just get to say, hey, I don't know what I should be doing, or I don't know what I want to major in. And we get to say, we have resources to help you. Starting off, what can I do with this major? It's an online article that we use that say, that's what you're interested in, maybe this is what you'll go towards. We also offer a type focus assessment, which is where students can go in, learn about their personality, learn why they are the way they are, and see how they can match those preferences or interest to a specific major or career.
Awesome, awesome. Well, it was, I have a whole lot to ask you, but if we sit here, I think we'll probably go to dinner. So we were going to wrap it up here. Well, thank you. But do you have any advice, before I let you even go, do you have any advice at all for graduate seniors right now who's looking for jobs? It's you get out of school, you try to find something to put in your pocket. So, yeah.
You need money to live, so it's silly to not think that. I would say you're definitely welcome to come stop by the Career Center, but really pay attention to job descriptions. Don't count yourself out. Really just don't tell yourself no, okay? If you're reading over the job description, you feel confident you could do 50% of it, still consider applying if you're looking for those jobs. Let them be the one to tell you no, because in that process, you're already the only one advocating for yourself.
Thank you, Ms. White. It was very insightful. I appreciate you joining us today on SFA Now. We'll take a look at Asia Williams. who will be sharing with you her personal experience balancing work and school as an undergrad senior here at SFA.
My name is Asia. I am a senior and my major is kinesiology with a minor in combined sciences. I work for Residence Hall Association. It is in the Department of Residence Life, and for that position, I am president. My job, it actually understands that we are students first, so therefore they work with our schedule. I am able to work a 15-hour maximum per week, so therefore I usually take, I do afternoon hours for my job and take my classes in the morning. I actually really like what I do. I work directly with the residents, so therefore I host and plan large-scale programs for on campus. And actually with my major with kinesiology, it just helps me with the communication with other individuals, because unfortunately it doesn't help directly with it, but it gives me the people experience that I will need. My expected date for graduation is May 8th. See you May 8, 2021. Mm-hmm.
Well, congratulations, Aisha, for her upcoming graduation. According to SFA website under student employment, there are numerous benefits on working on campus as a student assistant, including obtaining valuable work experience and enhance to your resume. Developing critical skills, employers seek and working close to class locations, flexible work hours, and you can view and apply for open student assistant / work study positions by visiting career at SFA website. Finally, if you have any question or would like to learn more about the Center for Career and Professional Development, you can contact them at 936-648-3305. Again, it's 936-648-3305. Or email them at ccpd@sfasu.edu. Join us here again next time for another edition of SFA Now. I'm Martin Otane.